Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. More importantly, welcome back to Minecraft Creative. This is episode 3. 5 months later. My bad. More importantly, welcome back to... God damn it, I just jawned with my intro. We're gonna let it ride. Welcome to my very first YouTube premiere. I decided, because I know how long this shit is gonna be, pause. Speaking of pause, I just realized that shit said may contain nuts. Come on, yo. Come on, Minecraft. Because I know how long this episode is gonna be, not only am I going to make this a two-parter, but I'm going to premiere both of these, you know, to pretend like it's a live stream, because that's basically what YouTube premieres are. The pre-recorded videos treated as if they're live streams. So I kind of like that feature, and I think I'm going to start using it more often. But I decided when I do use premieres, I'm not going to use them for reactions and walkthrough videos, mostly because you see them all too often anyway, so that'd be just a waste of a premiere. So I'd rather just use videos that you don't really see that often, or not videos, but a series that you don't see that often. So you'll see something like this, or you'll see a story here and there, maybe some vlogs or something like that. Something that you don't really see that often throughout the month. Something that you would at least see 2 to 3 times a month. Anyway, speaking of Minecraft Creative, like I said, this is episode 3, and I was working on this world called Eeeuughville, and I decided after I was finished with this shit, I don't want my work to go unnoticed, so I'm gonna not only do the tour, but I want to premiere this shit as well. And I was working on this about 3.5 months ago, and I finally finished it, and this shit took about 4.5 weeks to make. Let's go ahead, hop right into this world. I shall see y'all after the intro, because what I want to do is I want to do this MTV Crib style, so why the fuck not? Let's go ahead and cue up that shit. Alright, ladies and gentle brethren, if you're just now joining us for the premiere, I'd like to be the first to welcome you all to Eeeuughville. And when you say E, you gotta put your throat into it, you know what I'm saying? Reach in the back of your throat so you can do it just E, you know? Pause, bro, that didn't sound right at all. We just gonna let that shit ride. Pause again. Don't worry about what it says at the bottom. I know that says eat ass. I just put that right there to challenge the system, because y'all know Minecraft is savage. They always got little crazy ass messages and shit, so I wanted to challenge the system to see if they would actually let me put cuss words, and you know, lo and behold, they didn't hit me with that inappropriate language shit. I mean, if you can make dicks in the world with cum coming out of it, then you should be able to, you know, casually write cuss words on tags. Speaking of tags, look how ratchet this shit is. You got to get close just to look at that shit. Now we're gonna make our way to the loft and get this tour started. I built this out of terracotta with the outline, as you can see, and I also used diorite. I originally used stone, but the shit looked like a prison, so I had to change it. And after I changed the colors of it, I went ahead and made the rest of this shit the garage with the side doors that leads to the back, to the patio and the deck. So I had a pretty good idea on what I wanted to do for this. Actually, to keep a long story short, I was actually playing Mafia 3. And I was driving around, and I saw this house that I wanted to recreate so bad, and like a dumbass, after I beat the game, I didn't even take a screenshot of the shit so I can remember the design in my head. So I pretty much just scrapped that shit and decided to just go ahead and make a house anyway, since I already planned on it. And this is what I came up with. As a matter of fact, this shit looks so beautiful. Let me get down and take a screenshot for the thumbnail. The only thing that's missing is a mailbox, but then again, this is a neighborhood that doesn't have mailboxes. You just go to the door and just slide that shit in. Pause. that was the section when you went over right there. We got the little patio right here that your grandma come out from time to time to knit hats and blankets and quilts and shit, jackets and whatnot, ponchos. Or your little cousin come out here and sneak a blunt, smoke some weed, and you know, these windows are no ordinary windows, you know what I'm saying? The weed travels as always, and you can smell that shit from the inside of the house. These some thin ass windows, even though they're block windows, but still, there's some thin ass windows. You can also smell them through these little doors right here and shit. Let's go ahead and step on the golden pressure place to let ourselves inside the house, and we are in the foyer. I didn't mean to open the door back up. We have 3 hallways. We got hallway number 1, which leads to the first of 2 bathrooms, and then we got the upstairs area, which leads to 2 bedrooms, an attic, and the second bathroom. We got the next hallway right here, the second hallway, which leads to the basement. Excuse me, the basement and the deck. And then we got our 3rd hallway, which leads to the patio. So they pretty much just lead out the same way. It's just one is to the deck and the other one is downstairs from the deck. But we're gonna start from the living room. We're gonna go from the raw Zims to the Lelsa Zims. We're gonna go to the bathroom, to the upstairs, to the basement, and then to the outside. So let's start from here. And we're gonna go through this real quick. You got your standard TV setup, your little home video setup, 3-level speakers. You got your cameras on top of the TV to watch the kids outside on both sides of the house, you know, whether in the back or in the front yard, because you know somebody could easily break in, and you know you got these cameras right there to save your life. And on top of the cameras, you got this safe right here, which secretly stashed is not only money but also 2 pistols. And there are 3 safes in the, well, 2 safes in the house and 1 outside on the deck. So either way, you try to break in this house, you getting the cap busting your ass. That's real. You got a fireplace right next to it, which that is kind of a hazard right there. You can't have a safe next to a fireplace because that shit can get hot and you can burn yourself on this. Actually, never mind, because all you got to do if you own this house is to just grab a washcloth or some shit, grab a dish rag and just type in the numbers with the dish rag, or at least put on a glove or something. Whoever tries to come in here and break in this bitch and try to go in the safe, getting this shit burnt off. That's real. You also got a sectional with a coffee table. And then in the kitchen, we got 3 liquor stashes because everybody's alcoholic up in this bitch. And those aren't the only liquor stashes in this house. About 8 of them bitches. You got a 4-piece half kitchen table right here for the kids. You got this little window sill right here, this little window space. So if a kid is sitting on the couch cussing up a storm or just being an asshole, your mama could be in there cooking, she can reach over here and smack him in the back of the head and tell him shut the hell up. You got the stove right here, and it's a double stove for double the cooking. You also got the microwave if you don't feel like cooking, you know. You got these shelves right here with the plates and bowls and shit. You got these 2 drawers right here. One of them could be a dishwasher, it doesn't matter. The other one holds pots and pans and silverware. And then you got the cabinets, which the one in the middle is where the microwave is plugged up at. You got the scissors, you got the glue, you got the Ziploc bags and shit, as well as light bulbs, which light bulbs don't exist in this world because we got torches, so it is what it is. And then you got these 2, which hold cups and seasonings and some other shit. Bathroom number 1. Pretty standard bathroom, just a sink and a toilet with no toilet paper, so you're gonna have to wipe your ass with your hand with your stinky booty ass. On our way up the steps here, where we come into another hallway, and this is pretty much just one whole hallway instead of 3. You got the second bathroom right there, you got the attic right here, you got the master bedroom here, and you got the children's bedroom right there. I'm glad I ain't leave the door open this time because it's like my 78th take of this shit. So we're gonna start from the attic and go from here to the master bedroom to the children's bedroom to the bathroom right here. So we just gonna go through this shit real quick. Ain't no need to chop through this. So this is pretty much just Booker World, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's just a library. That's all this is. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I just made a little tower of bookshelves, and you got a bed in here. So don't nobody even come in here to read. We just come in here and go to sleep and jack off. That's about it. Disregard what I just said. Sorry. Make our way to the master bedroom. You got the paintings on top of the doors to differentiate both rooms. So you come in here, you got a half sectional with a coffee table, you got red carpet, you got a triple bed, pretty much a queen size bed, triple bed for triple the love, and it's all red. Bars making that shit rhyme. You got another liquor stash up here because your mama's an alcoholic and she got all the liquor that don't nobody else drink. All the liquor that you can't find downstairs, know what I'm saying? Ain't no Absolute downstairs, ain't no Canadian Mist, you know. You got Jack Daniels up here, but you got Evan Williams downstairs. You got the knockoff Jack Daniels, know what I'm saying? Evan Williams. God damn. You got 2-level speakers right here next to the TV. You got drawers right here with sex toys and pornos and shit. You got the shelves up there with the Penthouse and Playboy and Hustler magazines and shit. And if you come in here and your mama catch you, that's your ass. You got a camera right here so she would know. You got a safe right here with 2 more guns in it, so it's about 6 guns in the house, 4 guns in the house, 2 more outside. And we got a bunch of random paintings over here and some vents just so this wall wouldn't look butt ass naked. So that's pretty much it for this room, and there's curtains on every window in the house. Children's bedroom is pretty simple. You got a seat right here, you got the TV on top of the door, which looks stupid as hell, but I just left it there because there wasn't nowhere else to put it. I mean, don't no kid want to have a room without a TV, you know what I'm saying? But then again, you wouldn't really need a TV in here. You could just go down to the basement and play video games with everybody else, which we're going to go down there in a second. You got shelves right here with all the video games. You got consoles in there as well. You got more video games over here because he don't read books. And you got this little painting right here next to the curtain. And a blue bed with a blue carpet. Full-size bed with a blue carpet, 3-level speakers. And then the bathroom is pretty much self-explanatory. Let me close this door because we're not coming back out of this one. We're coming out of this one. Close that bitch too. You got the double sink right there. We got the toilet with no toilet paper. Like I said, you gotta wipe your ass with your hands, or you can just jump in the tub and just take a bath and just wipe that shit out your ass. So yeah, ain't no washcloth service. So you gonna have to wash your ass with your hand. You nasty mother. All right, now we're in the second hallway. We're down to the basement now, and this actually took forever to design. I couldn't really think of a good design for this, but like what you gotta do when you making a basement is that you just gotta dig out a bunch of shit and then come up with a good design for how you want it, and then actually just fill everything in. And after the finished product, this shit just looks kind of beast. I ain't gonna lie to you, this looks like somebody's actual basement, low-key. You got your washer and dryer over here. The stove and the washer and the dryer, they all look different. They all look the same at first, but I went ahead and changed because I didn't realize they actually had washer and dryer with the city texture pack. So the washer's up top and the dryer's at the bottom. So there's 4 washers and 4 dryers. So everybody can wash their clothes in this bitch at the same time, even though you're running up electricity. There's 2 more liquor stashes down here, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 liquor stashes so far, which leaves the last 2 on the deck. You got 2 cameras in here, and you got double TVs for double the fun and double the video games. You got the consoles that would actually be in these drawers, in the first 2 drawers, and you got the second drawers with all the video games. You got even more video games up here for consoles that you don't play, they're just there for show. And then you got 2 speakers up top and 2 speakers at the bottom, with another section with a coffee table. And then, oh yeah, and you also got vents in here which supply heat because it's always cold in the basement, know what I'm saying? You get a blowjob in the basement, you gotta cuff your balls, know what I'm saying? It's said by Martin Lawrence song, "You So Crazy." We got a spare bedroom right here with a TV and some more speakers, which you don't really need the speakers. I can just take those off. But then I'm gonna have to pull out my carpet, and I don't feel like messing with all this shit. We got, I think, 12 beds in there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 12 beds. Pretty much there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beds. Triple bed, queen size bed really, and a couple 4-size beds. That's pretty much it. All right, we're back upstairs. We're back in the second hallway. We got the deck door right here, and we also got the patio door over here, which leads to the patio, obviously, and the basketball court, which I'm gonna get to the basketball court in a second. Let's just make our way up here and pretend like we came out this door. We got 2 more liquor stashes. We got 1 there, and then we got 1 over here. There's glasses everywhere. We got 2 more cameras out here, so there's cameras all over this bitch, know what I'm saying? Like a goddamn Scarface house or some shit, or a mafia house. You got another safe here, so that's the 3rd and final safe, where there's 2 more guns in there. There's also some recipes and some money. If you don't know how to grill a burger or a hot dog right, you can refer to the recipes that's in there and actually use the grill over here, which this doesn't look like a grill at all, but when you do that, you know, it kind of makes for a good grill. And it also makes for a good trash can, which I forgot to put that in the kitchen. There ain't no trash cans in the house. I don't do that, but it is what it is. We got 2 speakers which supplies all the music. We got a hookah over here, aka beer machine, aka coffee machine. That's what we call it. I don't call it brewing machine. You know what I'm saying? We got a TV over here with some shelves and some drawers. I just put that there for good looks, and I put the safe there because it looks good right there. But this is the basketball court right here, Flash inspired. This shit look retarded as hell. I'm gonna just give y'all a good visual, and I ain't gonna say nothing about it. We got the pool area over here. I ain't even got to jump cut too much. We just get right into it. We got the pool area over here. Yes, I put beds on the ground to represent the pool chairs. There ain't no pool chairs in this game. You damn sure can't make none. So I went ahead and just said, fuck it, I'm gonna just take the laser route and use the beds, and I color coded every last one of them. We got a diving board over here, and we got one over there as well. So yeah, but we got the diving board right here, so you can jump off of that if you want to. We got the slime block up there, so the shit can bounce like your mama's ass on a Tuesday night. No, let me stop playing. But yeah, you can bounce on this joint a little bit and jump off. We got the sauna over here. We just gonna go through the door like a normal human being instead of jumping over the damn fence or whatever the hell you want to call it, the border. We got this ugly ass sauna over here, which is made completely out of tree bark. I put some more golden pressure plates. I put those everywhere, actually, in the house, on every door. We got a hot tub right here, and we got seats over here you can dry off and shit, or you can just come in here and get even wetter with hot water. You can come this way or you can go that way. They both go to the same place. You follow these grass paths and you can come all the way to the back of the house. And there's a couple more things. These are the last couple of things for this house, or for this loft rather. You got this little monument that the homie Price actually made. I actually let some people come in here and build some shit. And they was all building dicks and some other shit, and I went ahead and destroyed all of that. But the only thing I kept was this, because this shit looked beast. So I said, you know what, I ain't gonna take this shit apart. I'm gonna just add some things to it. It looked kind of shitty at first, or I'm not even gonna say shitty, it looked dark actually. So I added some glowstone so you can actually see it light up at night. So look, it looks so much better at night. Maybe I should have added some flares to the top, but kind of looks good that way. Over here we got the chode tower, so if somebody tells you to go suck a chode, you just come over here and chill out by the tower, you know, maybe kiss it. No, I'm just playing. You can spit on it. Moving on. That didn't make it any better. Not only is this a chode tower, but it's also a fountain. So what you can do is you can come up here and climb on the world's tallest diving board and jump off this bitch, or you can climb on top of Titan Tower. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and go across this, and we can make our way on the inside and climb up and then jump off this bitch. That's pretty much what this was made for. And this is about 80 feet tall, so you jump off this bitch and you miss, that's your ass. Splat. So I'm sorry, that was messed up. One of the best things about this is that when you come inside, god damn it, pause, man. When you make your way on the inside of the Titan Tower and you look at the ladders, you know, you come on the outside, you don't even see the ladder. You see it on the other side, but you don't see the ones that is on this piece of glass right here. You go back in, it's right there, and the same thing on the other side. That's actually pretty cool. They disappear when you go on the outside, but you see the other ones. Crazy, man, crazy. Yes, I'm a red Power Ranger. We're gonna go ahead and make our way to the upstairs, or at the ladder rather. I just made it up with no problems. This is pretty much just a chill room. You can come up here and smoke weed, but don't really actually smoke weed up here, because you know, you might get too high. Or actually, no, you can smoke weed and just nap up here. You smoke something else, you snort some coke, or you know, pop some pills, snort some meth, or smoke some meth or whatever, shoot up some heroin, your ass getting fucked up. You're gonna try to climb up here and just jump off this bitch like, I'm the king of the world. You're gonna look like the meth heads from goddamn Orange is the New Black, you know what I'm saying? You know, that one girl that jumped off the building and killed herself. Spoiler alert. I forgot what season it was, but that shit was crazy. Yeah, you can come up here, you got little mini diving boards that you can jump off of, and you can jump in the pond down there. Bow, bow, bow. Watch out land on the lily pad. I actually made it. And that's pretty much it for that. And finally we got this over here. The second of 2 parkour courses. This is like some unbeatable Banzuke type shit. And it comes with a water slide. So basically all you gotta do is just come up here. We're gonna go through this real quick. And I got slime block under these rugs. Or these carpets. That's why you walk so slow. Just jump up right there. Bow. Bow. And then what you want to do is you want to jump off. Bow. And then you do the same thing over here. Just try not to fall. Oh! I don't lose it. We just gonna cheat because we ain't got all the time in the world. Alright, here we go. Then you want to jump off. Bow. And make it on that. And then you want to slide down the water slide. And the only reason you got this little opening right here is because I originally had this like boarded up. Like I really, not boarded up, but filled out. Like we got all the red here. So pretty much it looked like this over here, but I just had to open it a little bit because you could easily bump your head on that shit. I was just thinking about real life for some reason. I don't know why. Then you come over here, slide down the water slide with ease. You ain't gotta hold the controller, it just lets you down by yourself. You can just get out, start all over again. Finally, we got this empty ass garage. Like there's literally nothing in here. And just walking to the garage, this feels like some old Children of the Corn type shit. Just look at the grass. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this garage is hella empty. There's literally nothing in here. I was gonna build like a fitness set in here, but I wouldn't really know where to start, so I just left this shit empty. And when I originally built the garage, like I had it open because I was gonna build a car in there because I didn't feel like doing the fitness set, but because of how retarded the shit looked open, I just closed the shit and built the car on the outside. And on top of that, I didn't want to leave this driveway butt ass naked. I wasn't build 2 cars, but I ain't got enough paintings or tags or whatever the hell that I did for the street lights over here. But yeah, I tried different cars. I tried a Lambo, I tried a Durango, I tried a Ferrari convertible, and they all look stupid as shit. So the best thing to build was a Range Rover. Yes, that is a Range Rover. That Range I park it, I drive a Rover, I skirt and skirt, yeah, I swerve and drive it just like I stole it. And she's right on my side, cause she's the boldest. The stars are golden, stars are coldest. We lip lock until the lips are swollen. Live in the moment, good times is golden. I'm not gonna lie, you got me open, yeah. Too much? Yeah, I know. That's what happens when you listen to way too much Lil Uzi Vert. As I look at this neighborhood on top of this loft roof, I feel like I'm the king of the world. But yeah, this shit is just hella beautiful, bro. This looks like a straight up gated community, you know what I'm saying? Something that you would be forbidden from walking into because you can get shot on sight. No, I'm just bullshitting. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, hop right into the rest of the tour. We got this little guest house over here that we're gonna go through in a second, and after we do the guest house, we're gonna just do a speed lap to the rest of these houses because they're all pretty much the same on the outside and the inside. Same design, just different colors. They're a little bit different on the inside, but you know, for the most part, they're all the same. I didn't have the time to just go through each house and just have a different design because, I mean, I know I got a lot of time on my hands, but hey, you know, the quicker you finish the shit, the better. And I pretty much put a lot of hard work into this, so yeah, we got a neutral ground right here, or median, whatever the hell you want to call it. They call it neutral ground in New so I call it neutral ground. And it's a better term anyway. I find it hilarious. The neutral ground, you come over here and play football on this bitch. And the street itself, I kind of made it just so kids can play in the street because, you know, growing up, black or white, parents did not want their kids playing in the street because otherwise they get ran over and there'd be a funeral on their hands. You know, kids are not supposed to be getting buried by their parents. It's supposed to be the other way around. So I made the streets actually fun for a change, you know. And ain't no cars in this world. It's just some carts that you can spawn, and they're non-lethal, so everything is all good. And I put trees everywhere, but I just don't mention them because what's the point? They all look like fat bitches on their period. No, that was stupid. Should I edit that out? I ain't gonna edit that out. I said worse. Let's just go ahead and hop right into this first guest house. I'm not even gonna say what I built all this shit out of because we be here all goddamn day. Let's go ahead and make our way in. Start the living room. We got a fireplace over here with a seat next to it. You can just sit there or you can lay down on the floor. It doesn't matter. You got a half sectional. I wasn't making a full sectional, but you can't really get past, and it would look retarded. Just bring the rest of this over because it'd be stuck to the damn coffee table. So a half sectional, I ain't really need to explain that. Half sectional, we got a painting over here to bring some life in the living room, small ass living room at that. And we got the TV set up, the home theater set up with a 3-level speaker. We got a shelf and a drawer, and that's pretty much it for the living room. The dining room area, you got this big ass table over here. Everything made out of spruce wood, obviously. I think I used oak wood planks for the floor, I believe. So yeah, this is a big ass dining table, and it's the only house that got this kind of table. We also got a safe in here with another gun, 2 more guns, a switch, and a wooden spoon. So if you're over here acting a damn fool, mama can just pull that damn wooden spoon out and clock you in the back of your head with that shit. Or she can take the switch and whoop your ass with it. Either way, I'm just saying it because I'm from the old school where kids used to get their ass with switches. You know what I'm saying? Parents can go to jail for that shit, but they ain't give a damn. As long as they got the satisfaction out of whooping your ass, it's all good for them. So now we're going upstairs. We can go through this real quick. Pretty much nothing else to go through. The hallway, I don't really know how I was going to do the hallway. I didn't even think of a design, so I kind of just freehanded this shit, and this was the end result. And it actually looks pretty beast, I ain't gonna lie to you. And then we got the bedroom over here, which is pretty simple, pretty basic. TV setup. Every TV is the same. You got the TV set up, you got a shelf and a drawer, you got 1-level speakers. You don't want to make 2-level because of the cover up this window, it look retarded. Got a bed right here, blue bed, blue carpet, painting right there to bring some life in the room. And then you got the bathroom with a double sink, toilet with no toilet paper, and a tub. And that's pretty much it for this house. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going ahead and speed up the rest of this clip, enjoy the music that's playing, that beautiful ass Juice WRLD soundtrack. This shit is excellent, bruh. Yeah, if you didn't know that was Juice WRLD, now you know. Let's go ahead and speed this shit up. I'll see y'all at the end of the tour. Alright, ladies and gents, that is pretty much the entire neighborhood. As you can see, we're on the world's tallest diving board, which I forgot to climb up and jump off of. And what we're going to do is, just so we can actually see where the hell we going. I keep hitting the wrong button. Jesus Christmas. We're going to set this shit tonight. And besides, I want to show y'all this whole city at night anyway. It looks so much better. It looks more beautiful at night, really. Alright, let's go ahead and bow, bow, bow. So if I don't hit the bridge, because I'm going to be dead. I'm gonna make it. You jump over the bridge every time. It is what it is. Look how beautiful this shit is, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this. And this Titan Tower. It's pretty much an exact replica of the one from Teen Titans. The old one. Because the new one is garbage. Teen Titans Go, that shit trash. I don't care what anybody say. Let's go ahead and go ahead. We're gonna pretend like we jumped off this shit, because every time I do, I don't ever actually jump off and fly. So we're just gonna float the whole time and just really, bruh. Alright, we're just gonna pretend like that never happened. Oh shit! You can fly like Superman, or you can just put one hand out. Hey, that's lit. This is pretty much the city at night. This shit is beautiful, ain't it? Look at all this. Let's see if we can land on the Walmart. Oh, we gonna land it. Landed it! Alright. So, we have reached the end of part 1 of the tour. Part 2 is gonna be exceptionally crazy. I kind of rushed through this one because I'm tired of recording this shit. But this second one, I'm gonna try to take my time on this one. We're gonna rush and take the time at the same time, because I'm gonna be cracking jokes in between. So yeah, I'm just talking about how ratchet a lot of this shit is. It might look official on the outside, but once you look at it on the inside, you realize how ghetto it really is. So that being said, I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump. Toodles.
I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life.
Bye, have a great time.